Okay, welcome back. It's another Monday. It's President's Day in the United States. Anyone who's having a day off, enjoy it. Anyways, this is Melfice, not Jared. A lot of people have been posting, or some people have been posting, hey Jared, why is your voice different from the rest of your videos? Because it's not Jared. Steven, Jared, and I do content for the site, so just to let you know. Anyways, let's go. I know about 2 weeks ago we had Faria, and I know a lot of people probably on this channel don't like card games, but I just wanted to show some lesser known ones that are really good, and this one is Eternal. So it's a really good game, so if you're not interested in card games, go ahead and skip the video, and but the ones who might be interested, go ahead and carry on. It's a free-to-play game that's very generous, really good. I actually kind of think I like this even more than Hearthstone. It's up there with Faria. I mean, Hearthstone's great though, right? But anyways, let's focus on here. So you have a lot of stuff going on here. So you have just your quests. Like right now I have defeat a boss at the end of a gauntlet. I have deal 100 damage with fire cards and versus, and win 2 versus battles with justice. So let's go ahead, and you could re-roll them if you don't want it. Solo content, you have campaign. Go through here. This is where like some of their campaigns came out. Like right here, I already got the bounty one and the tail. These were two ones that added a bunch of cards to the game, as you can see here. For anyone who's not familiar, and then I did all the other solo content. So you have campaign content there. Then we have puzzles, which is something fairly new, and I haven't really worked on it, but I should. And it teaches you the basics of the game, which is really cool. Gauntlets, an AI type thing where you use a deck. You get nice rewards. Right now I'm working on it, but we won't spend too much time on that. Just trying to show you guys the Forge is cool because it's against the AI. As well, you get a bunch of cards randomly selected, and you get to keep them, which is amazing. It's kind of equivalent to Hearthstone's Arena in a way, but Hearthstone's Arena is against an opponent, and you do not get to keep the cards. Versus is right now there happens to be an event. I did really well my first run. I got some good stuff. Won't be showing that. Casual is where you take your decks that I have here and you battle. You have some tombs here, or totems. I only have 2. Anyways, go here. Then ranked. The bulk of the game's done in rank. And then draft is really the arena. What you do is you select a bunch of cards, and you get to keep them, which is awesome. So let's go here. We'll go to, here's the friends. I don't really have friends in this game because I don't really send it. It sends who the last person you played, etc., etc. Profile is really cool. Keeps track of your profile. Like right here of the Dusk Road, I have 3% of the premium. I have full set 78%. And then you could drop down and do like the Omen of the Past, which is the other expansion. And the Empty Throne, which is the actual base of it. That keeps a match history, which is really cool. Your opponent, how many turns, etc., etc. Really good stuff. Rank draft, I don't do much draft. Here's a fraction, so as you can see, you unlock stuff. So as you can see here, I play a lot more primal decks, shadow decks, and justice decks. Not so much fire. Well, actually, fire is pretty good, and not so much time. But then here you go achievements. You go here, as achievements are, you work on them, you get unlock shift stones, etc., etc. You could change your emotes. Stuff like that. You could go change avatar. There's a bunch. Some are free, some are not. Then cards. Here's where you go cards. Here's where you do your deck building. Here's packs. My collection. So this is a collection interface. You could go by different types. Shadow influence. So then we got import, new deck, clone deck, delete. Packs, if you actually get packs, you could buy them. Go back here. Anyways, let's kind of speed this up. So you have the store, which you get stuff. You buy gems, or you could get totems. You could get themes, stuff like that. But let's go ahead and go here. This is where you open packs if you had them. Here's your shift tone, which is dust. Here's gems. I have only 300. You could earn some in game, I believe, and then your gold. Let's go back here. Let's go ahead and do, since we have a quest for justice, we're gonna, but I love my fell. But I really enjoy this Argon Porta mid-range. So if you go to edit, let's do it real quick. Here's the actual deck list. I'm not going to explain too much of it, but if you're interested, I do a lot of card game battles on the main on Hearthstone or Hearthstone Emporium. So, anyways, protect just gives Argus, which is protects from one of the enemy spells. Sabotage, you could get rid of their stuff. I just want to go over it quickly. But anyways, let's go ahead and battle. Since we have justice, the influence here is justice and shadow, so we're going to go ahead and play. This deck tends to be really good. I don't know if I've been playing a lot of Phil lately, so metas change. So sometimes the deck works really well, other times it doesn't. We'll see if we can get two. If not, we'll just play as much as we can. This has cool stuff. You can click on it, gives a little bit of history on the game's universe. Alright, so let's look at this here. We got we don't have, these is kind of slow. This is good. You kind of want to keep stuff like your early game. This is good for drawing a card. Let's redraw because you want to get your okay, here we go. A little bit better. Not much better, but anyways. So this is what you want, stuff like this, so it accelerates your influence. So you play this. And it would have been depleted me, you wouldn't have gotten the power right away, but unfortunately we have nothing, so we're going to end turn. So what this does is this is influence, allows you to play cards of that type. So we have one justice, one shadow. Since we don't have anything, again, so we're going to do scout. So what's good about scout, allows you to look at, that's actually good because we'd be able to play him next turn. It allows you to scout to see what's your next top deck card. So if you don't like it, you can put it to the bottom of your deck. If you like it, you get to keep it. Oh, this guy's aggro, so we're off to a bad start. So we're gonna do this. Unfortunately, we could actually kill something, but we're gonna develop a mini. It's so important. In the next turn, we could use the ruin hammer to kill one of his units with this justice seagull here. We're not gonna trade. If he would have attacked with this 1/1, we would have, because it would have been favorable. We're going to kill this. Alright, so we're going to do this. We also have removal killer units, so do this. We're going to do this. We're not going to attack because we want to block. Unfortunately, we can't block. Oh, we're not going to attack. We're out of power, so we don't have enough. We do have enough for this, but unfortunately I lost my weapon because it's like an armor type thing where your weapon lasts as long as you have its armor for it. So now we're way behind. We're probably not going to do that well here. So we're going to do this. We're going to do, we could delete stuff, but we need to get something on board. Then next turn we have a lot of stuff to kill some of their stuff. Unfortunately, this war cry gives 1/1 to the top unit or weapon in deck, so that's kind of sucks. And he has a lot of removal, so we're not going to do very well here. We've got to kill this because we don't want it to keep getting war cry. We're still in it, but
trust in your skills.
We'll kill that. This gives life steal, so that means I'm going to get healing, and we can favorably trade with her. We still have a lot of removal in. Yeah, but he keeps removing everything. We don't have any our protection, so we could. We're pretty much done. We're not gonna. Yeah, we're gonna wait because I could take a little bit more damage, but see, we're not getting any card draw. But anyways, we can see if we can still get in this. He has a lot of cards in hand, but he's starved on powers, so. And we're probably done. It depends what he does. We're probably gonna have to. He's probably gonna have something to. Oh man, I really don't want to. Because it's just a 1/1. If he does something big, we're gonna lose. But there, he just got powers. That's really bad.
Let's dance.
We had no chance. We didn't have any good stuff. But that happens, right? Plus, I don't know if this deck's really good against aggro. Or it could be. So let's try again. We didn't really have a good early game. We kind of had it, but we didn't. We're just way far behind. And then I'm probably sure I did some misplays. I was just trying to stabilize enough to where I could get back into the game. Thing about this deck is once you start getting your big hitters, though, it's tough for an opponent to... there's one minion in there that's really awesome, so we'll see. That happens. There's some time. I was just about to rank up, too. Alright, so this... we have power, right, which is nice, but we don't have any... This is cool. We get a lot of power, but we need minions, so we're going to redraw. Okay, this is much better. We have influence. We could do scout. We're going to do this real quick. See what we have for next. Actually, that's good to keep because it can be used for removal in case it's aggro. I would have wished we would have had the favorite last game because we would have been able to stabilize. So, since we don't have two, we're going to do this. This is cool because we can get... Let's see, we're going to do... it doesn't really matter. We're going to do this because it looks like my opponent's not. We got to get some power so we could play our units. Like this one here needs 2 justices, which we would have gotten anyways. But the thing is, this would have been depleted, right? Because I wouldn't have had a unit, so it means I would have been in 1 turn slower. I kind of wish I wouldn't have used her. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So that way what I did that for is so I could play him on turn 3 rather than wait an extra turn because it would have been depleted because I had no unit on board. I hope I'm kind of... Oh, well, so this guy's going to be tough because look at it, he's going to just kill all my units. At least we have another one. So we do this. Since we have a unit now, we play this. So we're going to have 4 power for next turn, and we could play our weapon, which will give us a lot of healing. We could also do this to get rid of any kind of major threat. But right now, it looks like he's just looks like he is trying to draw a lot of cards to get some answers. All right, so 1/1's, you know, we don't want to get here because he might be able to replay him. So even though these are 1/1s, they're still kind of... See, like right here, this is depleted, so it means I don't get the full effect because I don't have any seagulls in hand. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Now, there's a lot here, right? And we could get a lot of healing, but we're just going to... He might have an answer for it, but we'll see. We're going to chill. Plus, he could take a lot more damage. Now, even though I didn't get the full effect because I could have got lifesteal, but he gives lifesteal anyways, so it doesn't matter. And we're still not getting any other units. And look at this. We need stuff to clear this out, and this deck's just... Ooh. Okay, that's good. We're going to do... I don't know. Problem is, we don't have any way to... I guess we could just get rid of this. We're going to chill. I mean, I would love to attack, but I need something defensively because if he does anything... Oh, man, it's actually... Yeah, this... I don't know how we're going to survive this. And plus, he's going to have that insane... oh, here, that's actually...
Trust in your skills.
Since we have another one, we're going to start attacking. We're going to get a lot of damage in. Get a lot of healing. We're going to chill because he's going to be doing a scrap tank. And some other huge-ass minions are just going to be insane. We're going to block... We take a lot of damage, but we're going to get a lot of healing from this guy, so... He can't block flyers, so this is a good counter to this deck. Ooh, so this is really good. So what we're going to do is... And we're gonna, since we have that, we're going to start hitting him hard. And he's just no way he can block... So we have a lot of stuff on hand. This will... set up lethal next turn, because there's no way he could block these, because look, he has all ground. Oh, by the way, you guys aren't familiar with this game. Blocking is, you see, I've been blocking, but he cannot block a flyer because you see all these minions are basically on the ground, I guess you could call it. And we'll get some more healing here. Let's do this. We don't need a block, but I'll just do it just to get a little bit extra healing. And he's done unless he has a way to deal with this. But anyways, blocking, flyers can block anything. Ground units, I guess you could equivalent to. Ooh. That's not enough. But anyways, this should be it. And it is. So we got a loss, we got a win. But anyways, I was saying these are basically kind of like your ground units. These are flyers, so they can't block flying, but you can block anything with a flyer. And there's spells and silences and stuff. Oh no, another thing real cool is every day you get a free pack. So let's go ahead and open it up. Plus you get this is both casual and in ranked, you get chests that you can unlock. Like first one, you get this, second would be this, third would be that. You don't have to give them in a row. It could, whatever. Plus it gives you gold, it gives you a card. So this game is very free to play friendly, and I love that about it. So we're going to go ahead and here you get dust because I have some duplicates. Go to the pack. So hopefully we get something good. We didn't get any legendaries, but we still got a I don't know if I have one of those. So we'll go here, you get some dust. So I got some. So that rare means I had it. And then let's go back to ranked, and we'll do one more. Oh, about to rank up too. And there's other. I've been playing a lot of Fell Control. I love that, and there's some other ones that do as well. But next week we'll probably go back to regular scheduled program of either Battle Chasers. I really want to get that. Oh, I was gonna say this is the guy I was telling you. This guy is just awesome. He does your card draw. He's so difficult to deal with because he has endurance. So I'm just doing a quick overview of this game. I'll have some links so you guys can know much better. Yeah, I'll have links for you guys to get in, research the game on your own if you are interested. Much better. So we're gonna do this because we technically could do that, which will allow me to discard some of their spells or attacks with the. Actually, that's not too bad. The only thing, we're not gonna have power for it anytime soon, so we're gonna put it down. So that's what I love about Scout. It allows you to search to see what's going on. Since you see, this is when I was talking about depleted. So if I do that, I'll have the influence required to play him, but I won't have enough power. So I do this, I'm gonna allow me to play my unit. So it's very important to kind of plan ahead, or at least now that if this survives, I'll be able to get the full-fledged, and I'll be able to play him. And he has a silence, so we'll see what my opponent does. I might not do that because I want to probably take advantage to silence some of his minions. And I'm not sure what kind of deck he has. He looks like he's probably control, considering. Alright, so he didn't make it, so that kind of sucks. I take damage. I do this. I get that. Since he looks like he's a control deck, hopefully we'll. Oh, okay, good. So I get to choose your avatar control. But to see how far fetched this is, he's at 3, so at 6. He's still at what's this? Gate enemy spell, kill a faction. That's actually okay, but I kind of think that the Ruin Hammer is probably the best thing. I know this is so good, right? I think that's better because it's a legendary weapon, so. And he won't be able to. If he takes out one of my units, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to do him. Go face. I take damage because he's a good statted minion for the cost. So I take 1 damage. So this, could be a concern, especially against aggro. Alright, so we don't have any other place. So we're going to do this so we could just get substantial amount of pressure. Now, he might have a spell, but luckily it's protected. See, now. Ooh, what's going on here? So he has 1 too. So you see it's 4-1. So he's able to take out one of my minions without taking damage because of his immunity. But See, now I lost mine because of this minion. So I go here. He's going to lose his as well. We're going to probably chill on that. We're going to do... I will do this.
A single shot is all it takes.
I'm still taking damage, though. This guy's chipping away, but I got this and this. So we could potentially start getting lethal soon. The only thing about a min-range deck like this is it is weak against... Ooh, so my opponent has very little... that sometimes happens, by the way, with a control. You don't get your...
You don't want to make my allies.
Okay, so you see he has answers, but unfortunately, well, fortunately, I didn't lose my weapon. But when some minion dies, by the way, I take a... Either he takes it or I take the damage. So, what's cool is... what's not cool, because you see how he takes the damage. Okay, now this we just have to play. End turn. So he could take damage. He can't attack face.
State your purpose.
Oh, but you see that's really bad, because now you see it's like armor, so he gets the 2. So we're gonna see we can't kill that because he's protected. So we're gonna do this. Silence. Now he's gonna, when he kills that, he's gonna take 2. So he's at 3. Anyways, I hope you guys understand the weapons work in this game. It's a little bit better than others because you can't go face if there's a minion on board. So it's really good. I wish other games would. Ooh, that's actually excellent. We're gonna do this. We're gonna wait to develop our. Actually, that was a misplay. I forgot he had that in his hand. So we're gonna wait.
The truth of my bloodline.
We could actually kill it, and I think we will. That was a misplay because I should have waited one more turn to get that sabotage so I could get rid of that spell in his hand.
State your purpose.
Alright, so we're going to do this. This is what I should have done. And we're going to get rid of that. Get
Trust
this.
in your skills.
He can't defend against this. And I'm going to be able to chip away. He has a lot of life, though. He's going to get answers. So let's see. That's bad. So this is a battle of top decking now. He's going to start chipping away at me. I kind of want to take away that.
Touch of shadow.
But I'm probably not going to win this, guys, because his control counters mid-range, so I kind of should have conceded, but it's all good. And with top decks like that, we have not that much turns. If he has a weapon, we're done. Yeah, and that's it.
Rise up or be cut down.
But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy that. Every time I'm about to rank up, that happens. But anyways, mid-range counters... or control counters mid-range, and mid-range kind of, I guess in theory, counters aggro, even though I lost to it earlier. Anyways, I hope you guys, and there's some other cool decks I have. I've been playing a lot of the Fell control, and there's some Yetis, which is aggressive decks. But anyways, you can take a look at this one. It was a control deck similar to what, not similar, but kind of like that, where it has a, like you saw my opponent use the elders, used other stuff, but anyways, you can see he used this, so you do see the differences in type. So I can't talk right now, but as you can see, this has a lot of removal, a lot of card draw, and a lot of cool effects like render. This one's awesome. Anyways, I'm not gonna probably make too much more card draw content for the main channel, but I thought you guys would take a look at Eternal. There's a lot of games out there, and like Cranberry said, more the better. I know the card games aren't for everyone, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will have more Eternal content on Hearthstone Emporium, so that you could always check there if you want to continue looking at that kind of content. Thank you guys. Bye.